What's up, guys? Just wanted to do an update on this particular monitor. This is the LG monitor that I purchased, and the video is performing very well. I first want to thank you all for that, but man, oh man, have the comments been frustrating. To start off, I want to go over a few things from an update standpoint. This monitor is amazing and it is great, especially if you play primarily FPS games. I'm going to get into that topic a little bit more in a second, but I've got it turned sideways because I want to show you exactly how it's hooked up. I've got two of my PlayStation controllers out. You've seen this one. You haven't seen that one yet. I will be showing you that, showcasing that in another video. I also have this monitor on a riser because I wanted my height to be a little bit better based on how tall my desk is. That being said, I want to go over this monitor real quick. I want to turn it on and I want to show you guys about the 120 hertz because that's what's in question. When I showed you this, and when I show you guys any product on the channel, it's all love. I'm just trying to show you something that I think will help. I don't ever try to hurt anybody or try to misinform, even though sometimes I don't have all the facts. I try to do as much research as I can, but you know, it is what it is. So a lot of the comments have been, this monitor doesn't have HDMI 2.1, it has this, it has that, blah, 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 blah. It's not 4K. Guys, this monitor is like $250. It's a 27-inch monitor. It'll give you the 120 hertz that you also so eagerly desire on the PlayStation 5. Is it 4K? No. Is it 4K 120 hertz? No. Does it have HDMI 2.1? No, it has HDMI 2. Will it give you an amazing picture? Yes. Will it give you an amazing picture if the game provides 120 hertz? Yes. Does it have a lot of different modes and is very customizable? Yes. Have I enjoyed playing with it? Yes. Is it a big deal for me because I really primarily only play COD games or FPS games? It just is what it is. Or fighting games where frame rate and response time matter most. I'm not playing Spider-Man and some of that other stuff and Cyberpunk and all of that. My friend Jonathan, shout out to him. He gets on to me all the time because I don't play those games because I don't have time. I work a lot. And I want to be able to play a game that I can hop in real quick, play a few matches, hop out. So fighting games for me, maybe a racing game, and probably something like Modern Warfare. And this monitor, if that's what you do, is a really solid choice, especially for the money. A gentleman, I think it's a gentleman, somebody was going back and forth with me on the video. You guys go look at the comments, talking to me about basically saying that it's dumb to buy a 1080p monitor with a PlayStation 5 because it's 4K and it doesn't make any sense. And it might not make any sense depending on the situation, but it made perfect sense for me because I accomplished my goals. And that's what a lot of you are going to do, is accomplish your goals. Again, the goal was to get to 120 hertz as inexpensively as I could for you guys. Could I have gone out there and dropped $1,000 or $2,000 on a monitor and got a 4K 120 hertz monitor? Sure. But most of the people in my comment section are working people and people who are looking for a good deal on stuff that they can get cheaply. You already just went out and dropped all this money on the PlayStation 5, and some of y'all bought it resale, so you dropped even more money, and your funds might be a little low around Christmas time, and you still want to be able to take advantage of the 120 hertz in the new Call of Duty or any other game that comes out, and you're not really interested in the ultra dynamic or ultra high definition that you get from a 3840 by 2160 monitor, or even beyond that, that's upscaled. So I say all that to tell you guys, I know I'm sitting here ranting. I'm going to get to the rest of the video here in a second, but please chill out. If you find a better monitor for under $250 than this, buy it. And it gives you the 120 hertz, and it gives you all the features that this monitor does at 27 inches. Buy it. That's cool. But you know, you don't have to get on my video and debate with me and argue with me. I'm just trying to help. And it annoys me when I'm trying to help. And that's why people don't like making YouTube videos, because you're out here trying to help the community and show them things that work. And then you always got some smart aleck that comes in and says something that makes you just want to say F it and not want to do it no more. You don't want to help. You just say, you know what, I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm going to do my own thing. You don't need all of that. You know, keep your opinions to yourself. I'm not, you know, I'm blessed to be in the situation I am monetarily. I'm going to leave it at that. But I can afford other monitors if that was the case. That being said, I know everybody can't. I play with many of you that are working class people. I respect you. I'm a working class guy. My wife will tell you 13 jobs to be able to do what I'm able to do. So you just got to be careful, because you know, when people say crazy things, they, you know, you never know how they're going to affect another person. And I shouldn't be this upset about it, but I'm angry because I'm trying to help, and people are like not watching the video and asking the same questions, and they're also not paying attention to what I'm saying in the video as to my rationale as to why I bought what I bought and why I'm showing what I'm showing. I'm just trying to help and trying to get you to where I think it is you're trying to go, because I know most of the people that watch this content do in fact play FPS games or fighting games or things like that, and those are the things that are important to you. High refresh rate, and if you can get to that magic 120 hertz, which is amazing if you can get 120 hertz over 60 hertz in a monitor, in a good monitor, let me say that, with good colors, good anti-reflective coatings and all that stuff, for under $280. Can't beat that. I know in the last video $300, but this monitor's like 250, 270 bucks. Can't beat that. People were asking also in the video where I got this from. I think I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. This monitor did come from Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy. They ain't sponsoring me. I went and bought this on my own, me and my wife. And yeah, let's go through the monitor setup. So again, I got it on the riser here, and it's an LG monitor. I will show what the monitor specs are right now on the screen. I do have the PlayStation camera up here. I got my PlayStation 5 right here. I am running the PlayStation 5 without a disc, the digital edition, because I pretty much only play Call of Duty. My daughter has some of my Call of Duties in there, but if you guys can look here, I've only got, for the most part, FPS titles and fighting titles up here. I just want to make sure you guys are aware how it's going down. So I didn't really need a disc version. I could just download the 1 or 2 games I play a year and keep it moving. Let's get back here, and hopefully I don't bump anything. If I do, I apologize. I am running the Astro box because I am also running the Astro A50s. I think these are the Gen 4s. Don't quote me on that. Get out of the light. But I'm running this setup. So you had to buy this because there's no optical in the back of the new PlayStation. So you're running everything out of that, and that is HDMI 2.0. And it's running directly into the back of this monitor. I hope you guys can see that. So there should be 2 HDMI ports, and then there's a display, 2 HDMI, power, and then there's a frequency right there as well. So I'm just running directly into the first one with my HDMI 2. Now I'm gonna turn this guy around so we can get to business. I almost knocked it off, but it's okay. And I want to show you guys. So again, I'm gonna turn it on. I've already got this thing set up, so I just want to show you what it looks like. Get my chair situated. Let me turn off my light. Hopefully we can see a little bit better. There we go. Monitor's powered up, and I want to show you again what my settings are. I hadn't logged into my PlayStation for a while. Let me go up into settings here. Zoom in. Get you a little bit. That's probably good. So we'll go to settings, and I'm gonna go down to screen and video. Boom. Video output. I showed this in the last video. My resolution is set at 1080p, and for this specific monitor it needs to be set at 1080p in order for me to achieve the 120 hertz for Call of Duty. If I go hit a resolution, which I'm on, and I go to automatic, it's going to change that to a 2160 resolution. Let it swap over. Boom. And we're going to go to video output information, which is above it. I just changed it to automatic, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Resolution is upscaling to 3840 by 2160. And again, this monitor looks really good. You do get a message on the screen. You guys can pause that and read that. It tells you to recommend it, and it tells you if it upscales. I don't recommend upscaling, but again, I don't need to because I'm only playing something like a Call of Duty. If I was playing RPGs and things like that, I might think about getting, and that was primarily what I played, I might think about getting another monitor. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna go back down here to resolution. I'm gonna go to automatic. I mean, not automatic, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to 1080p. It's gonna do its little swap thing. Boom. And I'm gonna go to video output, and it's gonna say, should say 1080 at 60 hertz. That's what it says. Now it can do more, and we know that. I'm gonna show you once we get into the game, but that's what you got here. Next place you want to go to is save data and game app settings. I'm gonna click on that. You can see if I scroll down to game presets, if you look, I'm in performance mode. You do need to be in performance mode in order for this monitor to shift over to 120 hertz once you get into a game. I'm gonna get out of all this, and I'm gonna go over, and I'm going to launch Call of Duty. And again, this monitor, look how beautiful that looks. And I mean, I know people like crap on 1080p monitors now. This monitor, it looks good for 1080p. It's freaking beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here. Again, also, I got one joystick under the bottom. I want to show you guys. You can look at the game modes. You can start to toggle between these. I just turned the monitor off. All right. Go to the game modes. You have these different modes here, and as you can see right here, it says I'm in 120 hertz FreeSync basic mode, no motion blur, and I have the fastest response time and no HDR. I'm gonna go into multiplayer, and I'm in the game right now. I'm gonna go into, I'm just gonna go into a match. Boom. I play hardcore. But this is what I want y'all to see right here. Ray tracing is disabled, 120 hertz refresh rate for Call of Duty on PS5 enabled. And again, I want y'all to see, I'm just gonna grab my Uzi. This looks freaking awesome. I don't see anything that looks horrible, even though it's a 1080p game, monitor, excuse me. Again, I'm gonna go to settings. I just want to show you one more time. Graphics, 120 hertz enabled. As you can see, I'm just moving around, just trying to show you. There is a massive difference if you're on an FPS game between 60 and 120 frames. Obviously it's double, but I'm telling you, I noticed the difference in Call of Duty since jumping to this monitor. I'm not, just trying to sell this monitor. I don't care, because LG, I don't have any affiliation to anybody. I bought this just like you are going to maybe buy it. But I'm telling you, my movements and everything, and I'm going to go ahead and crank up my movements a little bit. I'm going to 6. I was on 3. But look at that. I mean, the refresh rate on this monitor and how I move is just freaking insane. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm just jumping around, running. I think there's a difference. This is a really sharp, really nice looking monitor. Brightness is really good. Contrast on it is really good. Make sure I don't get in another lobby. I want to go to the menu. I know somebody was talking about they couldn't do the adjustments. I'm able to do the adjustments. I can see which mode I'm in. I can see different types of response times, things like that. I can add a crosshair on screen if you want to. Just show you everything. Brightness and contrast is there. Input, audio, all that kind of stuff. Power. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that you can change if you so choose to. Again, if you play primarily FPS fighting games, you'll like this monitor. I'm real happy with it. I'm gonna keep it regardless because I think it's a good monitor. And then if and when an affordable 4K 120 hertz solution comes out, I'm gonna try that one out too, because I'm gonna keep you guys and let you guys know what's up. Thank you all for the love. Those of you that support, those of you that don't, you know, go find somebody to give you a hug, and I will see you all in the next video. I'm out.